Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a story time, and this story time is about the time I met my ex-husband. Now, this story starts off with in January of 2006. I was 18 years old. I had just gotten out of treatment, just got back from Utah, and had a bunch of money and was just partying with a lot of people. And so my best friend, she knew these guys that were in the military because the neighborhood I lived in was just right in front of the Air Force Base. And so there was a lot of military dudes that lived in our neighborhood. Well, she's living with this friend that she met. It was like an upstairs, downstairs. Downstairs was one house, upstairs was another. And she was staying downstairs with this girl, and there was like a couple army dudes staying up on the top floor. And she was dating one of the military guys, and so we were all partying with them a lot. And my ex-husband was also friends with them, and so we started to get to know each other, and I really liked him. He was the first Southern man I'd ever met in my life, and his accent was like so intriguing to me. And he was just so sexy. He was like, there was no other man in Anchorage that was like him. And so we immediately started hanging out and messing around and just being together 24/7. And that we met April 19th of 2006. We got married, I kid you not, May 19th, 2006. Exactly 1 month to the day we got married, which was stupid. We were young. He was 28 and I was 18. We had one of our friends be a witness. No, he like officiated the wedding pretty much. And then we had like some random Mexican dude that was just standing in the courthouse be a witness. And so we got married. Things weren't doing good. We weren't doing good in Anchorage. He had a job doing steel siding on like military housing. Excuse me. And he had gotten laid off, and so he called his mom to see if we could come down and stay until we got on our feet. And so she bought us plane tickets down to Virginia. And I was just in a mind space of like, fuck it, I'm ready to go anywhere with whoever, I don't care. And so we come down to, we fly into Dulles International, which is like Washington, D.C. area. And I was so amazed. I had never felt humidity before. So that was a big shock because I came down in August, and in August in Alaska, it's pretty chilly. It's coat weather, and so I was wearing a coat and corduroy pants. I get to Virginia, and boom, I get hit with this like wall of humidity, and I was like sticky, and I was like, oh my god, why am I sticky? I don't understand what's going on. And everyone was of course laughing at me, but and then we stayed in Fort Bragg, near Richmond, because his mom was in the military. And speaking of, the reason why my ex-husband lived in Alaska is because his mom was stationed in Alaska when he was a teenager, and when they left when his mom left, he decided to stay. So that's how we met up there. And so we moved down here. We get to Fort Bragg. We stay there for about 2 weeks, and then we drive 8 hours down to Southwest Virginia, where I am now. And I was so lost, so confused. I had never heard crickets before. I thought it was like a broken electrical line that was like buzzing. If you've ever like been anywhere where at night the crickets are real loud, you know what I'm talking about. And so I never heard that. And the darkness that was here, like in Alaska, it doesn't, in the summer, it stays light all the time in the summer. So And then in the winter, we got the snow, which reflects the light. So it's never that dark. It doesn't get dark hardly. I mean, it does get dark, but like you could still see because the reflection off the snow. Well, down here, it's a totally different ballgame. It is so dark at night. And I got scared because he took me to his uncle's house. And I asked him, I said, are you sure you're going to be able to find your way back? Because, like, I have no clue where the hell I'm at. And I got lost on, like, the most easy and obvious road in Kingsport, Tennessee. I got lost on it, which was funny. And, you know, we stayed down here. We went to, his mom owns a house like 6 miles out from where I live right now. And we were staying there because it was like a house. It was like a huge house. It had 3 kitchens, 3 living rooms. It was like 3 houses, but put together. And so we lived on the bottom, farthest bottom house. And he was doing brick mason work. He was like a laborer for brick masons. And so he'd come home dirty and dusty all the time. And we were fighting a lot. And when I moved down here, I was pregnant with my first child. And due to all the stress and fighting and just everything combined, I ended up having a miscarriage at 10 weeks. It was very emotionally trying on both of us, and that resulted in me leaving after 2 months. So I got here in August. I left in the end of October, and because I was just done. Like, me and him were fighting. Me, him, and his sister he's the type of dude to like bring in family. You know, I don't really have family to count on like that to back me up. So he had, you know, all his family attacking me and ostracizing me. Like, we'd go out to family functions and his fucking sister would not even acknowledge my presence. God, I wanted to slap that fucking bitch. And his mom would do the same fucking thing. Like, it was so rude. So I didn't want to stay here anymore. So I made him get me a ticket home. And he got me a ticket home back to Alaska, and I stayed up there and got my GED, and you know, went through some hard times up there, and ended up getting pregnant with my oldest child. And then after I came back, January of 2007, January 17th, 2007, I came back, and I have been here ever since. So that's my story on how I got married at 18, ran away with a dude I barely knew, had babies, made a home, was happy for a while, and then it all imploded. So that's my life. But we are still technically married. We're legally married. We've been separated for about 10 years. But neither of us care enough to go get a divorce because for one, it's expensive. For two, if you're not planning on marrying anyone else, which I'm not planning on marrying anyone else, and I don't think he is either, because this was his second marriage, and so yeah, it's just an excuse for like when a dude is proposing to you, like, well, I'm actually still legally married. I can't marry you. Sorry. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my cooking video yesterday, and I'm going to try to think of more creative things to do on this channel. It'd be nice if I had some input on what to do, but if not, then I'm going to get to brainstorming and see if I can get some good videos up for you guys and make some good content instead of just me talking. Although I do enjoy talking and telling my life stories, because I've noticed that it has helped people. Well, particularly you, Chris. I am very thankful that I could help you in some ways. And yeah, I'm going to go start cleaning. My daughter is out in the living room painting. And I'm going to finish cleaning up, finish doing laundry, and then sit down and do some brainstorming on these videos. So yeah. if you guys like my content, if you guys like me, if you guys like my presence, if you guys just like want to hate watch me, that's cool too. Just like and subscribe. Hit the little bell if that tickles your fancy and you would like to do that. Otherwise, I don't care. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye.